happy weekend. This is Emily with the Coloring Oasis. I have here more of my international overseas adult coloring books. I have 2 Korean coloring books. I thought I had done them all in my previous international overseas adult coloring book collection series, but I keep finding more because I have so many books and so many bookshelves. So I might have 3 or 4 more videos to do for you guys. I'm a little behind in my videos the last 2 weeks. There's a lot of things going on, but it's my birthday actually tomorrow, and I'm going to be, assuming I'm going to be getting a lot of adult coloring supplies, goodies, which is all I ever asked for my birthday. So I'll do a video showing you everything I got. So I'm super excited. But let's start with these 2 beautiful Korean coloring books. Again, they're in Korean, so it's hard to know the author name, artist name. This one is just called Watercolor and Color Pencil Coloring Book. It's from 2019. It is Korean. It's a beautiful hardback book. I really love it. And it's kind of square, so it's not like the Hannah Carl's Own or you know, any of the hardback ones. I'm trying to think of some who have hardback. I think those are the only, well, the Forest Girl ones from Etsy, but they're more like rectangular, but this is square. Has a really nice spine, and I will link these below on Etsy where I got these. So, you know, I just realized I never did my what I colored in May video for you guys either, and I have a whole pile here. I think it's going to be too much to combine with my what I colored in June video, so I might just do that in the next week, so keep an eye out for that. It has this beautiful dark aqua paper, and the pages here are super thick, like super thick, because you can do water-based mediums in here. It's really cute, nice thick book. Information here about the artist. Sadly, I wish I could know the name. It's really a beautiful book. And here they give you some ways that you can kind of warm up with your colors. Now, you don't have to do water mediums in here. You can use markers, you can do colored pencils, you can do whatever you want. I'm not a fan of, I don't like watercolors. I do have my Tombow water-based pens, and I have a lot of water-based pencils. You can do water-based pencils in here. I'm just such a fan of like markers and pencils. The water-based are fine, but it just takes longer. But here's like, they're giving you some ways you can test and blend and try to replicate. Some examples they have here. Again, great thick paper. Really love it. Here is the table of contents. Cute little images. I guess she does have a YouTube channel. If anyone that's seen this knows how to translate the name of the artist or her YouTube channel, I'd love if you could put that link in the comments below. That would be very helpful. So this says in English that I like cats. So then they give you an example of the picture colored and how you can do it. I like to do my own spin on things, but that's really cute. And because it's single-sided as far as pictures, but on the other side we have notes, which is really interesting. I don't know if it's meant to, like, you paint it, you cut it out, and you can write like a little note to someone and give it to them, or laminate it, or a little letter, or write down the mediums that you used. It almost could be like a diary. And there are 2 of each page, 2 of each. So if you want to just straight up use your markers, and if it does go through, I mean, it's really thick, but let's say the alcohol markers go through a little bit, you still have another perfectly good one. Now, the other perfectly good one would have a back of the picture for the next picture, though, so keep that in mind. So you might want to do your water-based one here and your alcohol marker on the first one. Anyway, so here we have I Like Rainy Days. That's really cute. I think this would be like a cute journal, like a nice big journal, or you could also color in. Love the Forest. I love how there's like some color to these pages, like a nice pastel. I like Letters. That's cute. The post office colors here. I love plants. I love plant. That's cute. I love potted plants. I like Home Sweet Home. I like cameras. I like magic. That's cute. You know, sometimes I might replicate a picture, and sometimes I'll just do my own take, just if I'm not sure like what color theme I want to do, I might. This is the color of the front cover, which I think is cute. I like dolls. Oh, that one's so cute. This would be great here for water-based pencils, like some Derwent Inktense. Do it in a few different colors and blend in with water and make like this swirl. Or you can use your gelatos. MySpace. I like knitting. I love how there's a cat in so many of these pictures. Not all the pictures. I like traveling. This girl and her cat. That's so cute. I do wish the pictures filled up more of the paper and weren't like in this kind of egg shape centered in the front and used up a little more of the white space. I like fairy tales. I have quite a few, I like flowers. I have quite a few overseas international coloring books that I have gotten over the years that I've never colored in. I decided after looking at them I don't love, I probably wouldn't ever use, so I'm probably going to sell them. So I might put a batch of coloring books for sale here on my channel. I'm just not sure when. I've been meaning to do it. I might try to do it in the next week, so keep an eye out for that. And you know, these books are like $22 to $25 each, not including shipping. So, you know, to get one of these from Etsy, it's like $40 range. I mean, you can lump it together and get several at once. This one said, I like my dream. You can lump them together and get several at once to cut down shipping, but every book you add, the weight of the package goes up. So I like lattes. Me too. Oh my gosh, speaking of lattes, it's not a latte, but Starbucks has this brand new Frappuccino. I just got it yesterday. It's called like the dark mint chip cookie or something. And it's like a thick, it's like the cold Frappuccino you drink with a straw, but it has like, and they put like almost like crushed peppermint patties on the top. And then it's like got those mint like chunks all throughout, and with whipped cream on top. It's so good. So if you guys go to Starbucks, you should get one of those. Cafe latte coffee. Me too. I like Moonlight. I love this little kitty. It reminds me of my Bella. Of course, she was calico. She was white and brown. I like to imagine. You are always welcome. I like to imagine. I like music. I love this book. I'm definitely not going to sell this one. I just don't know what I want to do with these written, with these journal pages. I might make this into a diary. I'm not sure. Really nice, heavy book. It's like just a happy, make you feel good kind of book, even if you do use it as a diary. All right, let's look at the next one. This one is called 4 Seasons coloring book. This one is paperback, and it's one of those really thick, almost like vinyl, super heavy. It shakes my whole table. This is Korean also. I believe it might be 2020 or 2021 this one came out. Nice thick paper. Beautiful like wallpaper almost, or scrapbook paper on the inside. Again, I don't know the artist's name, but I will link it below. This looks kind of Anna Green Gables here. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. Spring. Again, these nice pastel kind of colors you get on here. So again, we have a copy of the picture done, and then you can do it your way or copy it. This paper is definitely a little bit more thin, than the previous book, but it's not as thin as like an Amazon coloring book. And it's very silky. There's not much tooth here. So I still think your Prismacolors would look great, or markers. But again, if you use markers, it's going to wreck the actual art print on the back. And you know, sometimes I don't care about that. It really just depends on the book. That one's really sweet. Aww. But I probably would do pencils in these. Oh, that one's sweet. Again, we have that little kitty here. Really small petals and things. You might need some very sharp pencils or something small. This looks like an actual just hand-done drawing, which I really like. It's like a line drawing. Aw, so sweet. Oh yeah, Anne of Green Gables, look. I just guessed and it says Anne on the front. There is perforated. Well, they're not actually perforated. If I feel it, it's not bumpy, but there's a line to show you where to cut. It's not actually like perforated to cut. They're just like, it's completely smooth over that, just so you know. And at least the picture stops before the spine, so that's good. That's the front cover. There's a landscape view. Another landscape view picture. Another landscape view picture. It's harder to show these. This reminds me of Holly Hobby for some reason. It's really hard to get this in my camera. So for those of you that like the landscape, you get pictures of both. Here we're down to summer. Oh, cute. Aww. This actually has a little green tint to it. They put some green in it for you already. Lots of white space for trying some of your gel crayons or some pan pastels. They put some more green in this. I really like that one. Oh, the bakery. Just a little green where there's foliage. Oh, this one they put purple and oh, I like that. The background's already done for you. That's kind of interesting. Adorable. Okay, here we are in autumn. Winter and autumn are my two favorite seasons. I expect to see more browns, oranges, yellows, and reds, and dark greens maybe. Library. This looks, the colors they choose are more springtime in my opinion. Aww. Getting on some colder weather here with the scarves and the boots. I'm not a fan of the landscape ones because I don't like to put my book in that direction. I don't know why. Oops, did I skip? Yes, I did. And we have winter. This book is very thick, so you get that little bulge. I haven't really cracked my spine. I don't see a ton of cold type. Oh, some baking, some holiday baking. And then lastly, we've got a few more landscape views. And then we have here, what's this? Oh, it goes back to vertical supplement. So these might be extra pages. Oh, some diary pages, notebook. Oh, I love that. You can make notes about your mediums. You can write in it. Oh, I wish I could get a whole book with this on the left and different pictures on the right, like a whole book. That would be a great journal. Some paper dolls. And that is the end of the 4 seasons Korean coloring book. So that is it for my 2 Korean coloring books. I will link these below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for my birthday haul. I'm going to show you tomorrow. Hoping I get some goodies for my birthday. And have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.